Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the Harrison Velascos, a family of clowns from Northern California. Mom Cecilia spends $36,000 a year going to clown school, while the family lives in a converted garage to save money. Cecilia and Dad John are dedicated to giving clown daughter Maya a joyful, fun childhood. And the Marshalls, also of Northern California. Serious parents Tanya and Ben believe children should be trained like soldiers, so they run their home like boot camp. Their 4 kids spend 6 days a week doing chores and are so overprotected, younger brothers Josiah and Ben Jr. aren't allowed past the stop sign at the end of the street. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
You're gonna have fun, okay?
and a new life.
Don't forget your training. There is never a time when our kids can question our authority.
Spending $36,000 on a school for clowns is crazy.
You think we're living a tragedy, and I think we're living a comedy. I look at Tanya, and I see a person partially dead.
With the kids, it's never about their happiness.
You're absolutely right. Their happiness always comes second.
Real homes,
From now on, no chores and no responsibilities.
real lives,
There are no clown clothes allowed in the new house, so you're walking out the door with no luggage at all.
I'll go in my underwear.
I wonder about John's psychological stability. Maybe he needs some professional help.
real drama,
Why are we taking into consideration a child
Because you
who
still have a
does
lot
not
to learn.
have anything?
Because you're already asking them to behave like adults now. You're not letting them be kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bring on the clowns. Precious, Complexy, and Princess.
I am a clown princess indeed. I don't think I will ever stop clowning. It makes me happy.
What I love about being a clown is that it's free and there's no rules.
I was an actor first, and that's what I wanted to do. But my wife talked about going into clowning, and I was very willing to put my acting on hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to discuss.
My clown school costs $36,000 a year. I am studying a Master of Fine Arts in Creative Inquiry with emphasis in experimental performance with a concentration in clowning.
I'm sensing a flatulent chicken.
Even when John had a full-time job, he was making about $30,000 a year, and he recently got laid off. We currently live in a converted garage, and it allows us to save money.
This was supposed to be Maya's bedroom. It has become our storage area.
It's crowded in here. There's no room for a bed.
Giving my wife and daughter the things that bring them joy, it melts me.
Can we play this game?
Yes, we come to the arcade at least once a week, spend $80, sometimes $100. We don't want her to even have an idea that we're broke.
My dad does all the cleaning.
Cecilia doesn't really know how to clean. I don't want her to spend any time focusing on the things that are mundane.
My mom is more like a queen. She rules the earth.
Maya has the responsibility to be a 7-year-old and have fun. She's not required to do chores.
If you give me chores, I will kill you!
It's time for bed.
Why?
Our philosophy as parents is that Maya should always question why things should be the way they are.
You have to get sleep because it helps you be able to think better. I would rather have to explain why I think she should go to bed at 7. If you don't sleep enough, you can get sick. Than for her to just blindly go to bed.
Can't they just have one more minute?
But Cecilia is about to abandon her family of clowns and her life of no responsibilities, freedom, and fun to swap lives with a woman she's never met 100 miles away. 0700 Hours, Camp Marshall, Northern California. Up and at 'em for another hard day of training under Camp Commander Tanya Marshall.
Time to get up. Get your teeth brushed, get your bed made, get that folded up. We consider our home like a boot camp. Take that off. I don't want that on there like that. That doesn't look right.
Yes, ma'am.
We have trained our children to respond to adults, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. It's because we want to instill respect for authority. Immediately, you can start these dishes and get those put away.
Yes, ma'am.
Even if the adults say, call me by my first name, we still have to call them Mr. or Mrs. Because, I don't know.
Our son Trayvon is 15. Our daughter Brianna is 14. Benjamin is 12. And our son Josiah is 11. The kitchen needs to be swept, and then the floor needs to be mopped.
All of our children have their regular chores: cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming the floors, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning their rooms, washing clothes, washing the car, cleaning out the closets, pulling weeds.
I hate pulling weeds.
All right, so you do it like that. You don't put the water in there. You have to wet it just a little bit.
I know.
I think it's important for parents to teach their children how to control their emotions. We're having a problem, and you need to stop.
Yes, ma'am. My mom and dad are a little too strict.
So here, re-get that, because that's still not right. And then get back in here, too.
We do a lot of chores, and it's hard work. All we get is like do it over again.
You might want to re-sweep a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Tanya encourages the whole family to manage their money and take their finances seriously.
We can literally almost destroy our children by just giving them everything that they want. I take my children recycling so that they can earn extra money. Go put it in the bag.
Our parents don't buy any stuff for us. And if I do get stuff, it has to be all brought with my own money.
It's kind of wet out, huh?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, there are some kids down the street, but we can't go make friends with them because we can't go past the stop sign.
It's important our children don't go too far out of our sight. We want you guys to be around us more than you are around your friends.
It is.
And home, I'm not arguing with you. Then once all the training is done, they're free to spend 24/7 with their friends.
I used to be close to my dad when I was younger. I don't talk to him that much because he's so busy.
Usually he's in the third garage in his office working.
What do we do for fun?
Oh, for fun? I don't know. We don't do nothing for fun.
Nothing. Too much work.
It's the day of the swap, and the wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I think the main thing that I hope I can bring to another family is the idea of training. Don't forget your training.
I am sure I can bring a lot of fun to this new family that I'm gonna go meet.
Love you.
After a journey of nearly 100 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
This would definitely not be a neighborhood I would want to raise my family in. I don't know what else to say.
We're in the middle of nowhere. I can't imagine what kids do here for fun.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow, this is small. I feel like the walls are closing in. I cannot imagine raising a family in a place like this.
Wow, this is a huge place. It would take at least 5 people on a regular basis cleaning this.
This looks like a rubber nose. Maybe like a clown or something, I don't know.
There are no posters, there's no color, there's no identity.
The bed is not made, obviously the sheets are not clean. I know I'm not supposed to sleep in here, because I'm definitely not gonna sleep in here. I wonder where I'm supposed to sleep at.
I bet the other mom doesn't like it when the kids jump in the bed.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
Childhood is like boot camp for the real world. Sir, yes, sir.
We're a family of 3 who take clowning around very seriously. Clown school tuition costs almost as much as John earns. The priorities are all mixed up.
We live by strict rules and regiments so that our children stay on the right path to rebellion, for sure.
Our daughter Maya is a princess. She doesn't have any chores to worry about. Besides, who am I to tell her to clean up? She's not being Maya's parent. She's being Maya's friend.
I hate it when I see parents who are trying to be friends with their children. They need a parent to guide them. You are absolutely right. Your children need a parent, not a warden.
We give Maya lots of freedom to find out about the world herself. She's been raised to question everything she is told. Children should learn how to respect our authority as parents and listen to what we tell them and obey that.
We're training our children to be obedient and respectful at all times, and there is never a time when our kids can question our authority.
Cecilia Velasco and her family of clowns live a life of fun, freedom, and no responsibilities. She swapped lives with Tanya Marshall, who runs her home like a boot camp, training her kids for adulthood with hours of chores. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes. It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi.
Good.
Tanya, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you, Josiah.
Benjamin.
And Benjamin.
This is Maya.
Hi, Maya. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
So what do you do?
I am a clown.
I never heard someone's job being a clown. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns. People hire them for birthday parties. But it's cool that our new mom's a clown because she's way more fun.
What do you guys do for fun?
Well, I like being around people. I don't get to a lot.
I just read because there's like nothing to do.
I was very appalled. They said that they couldn't do anything for fun. It was weird.
Do you know anything about clowning?
Only that they're at carnivals and parties. I didn't know that you had to go to school to become a clown. This is going to be very interesting. I am curious to see what clown school has to offer.
At the Marshalls, Cecilia must get the kids started on dinner, while Ben oversees the cooking from the couch.
You need to cut up some onions and the cilantro.
It's really weird that the kid's cooking for Dad who's laying down on the couch. That's not a parent-child relationship. That is a tyrant-to-servant relationship.
We're supposed to call you Miss Sassy.
I mean, sure, but...
It requires them to call grown-ups with the title. It's a sign of respect.
I wouldn't do that normally. The way Ben leads the family is incredibly intense. There's no joking and there's no laughter. It was very uncomfortable feeling.
Okay, here we go.
Tanya's being introduced to her first course at a $36,000 a year clown college, and first up is her transformation into a clown.
You want some crossing?
I guess this is perfectly fine.
She doesn't want to be clowny, and she just doesn't seem like she likes fun.
John, I'm not liking this at all.
All you have to do is pick any subject you're comfortable talking about with some authority.
Today I'll demonstrate how to shine a shoe. I feel very out of place. This just seems silly and foolish to me. I think Cecilia's like some kind of a grown-up kid. There's just no purpose to it.
It's the first morning of the swap at the Marshalls. Ben's off to work, and Cecilia must rise early to oversee the kids' long list of chores.
Benjamin has upstairs, Josiah has laundry.
So I had downstairs, so now I'm upstairs. And I keep on going for my whole life until I leave the house.
I get exhausted just from watching those kids do chores. I think it's just ridiculous that these kids are the servants of the house. Why do you guys have to do so many chores?
My mom says she wants to keep this house clean.
It feels like that's all you do. It's like you're cleaning.
Yeah, she feels. Yeah, all I do is work. I need my freedom.
At the Harrison Velasco's, after John has gotten Maya up and taken care of chores, Tanya takes care of her only parenting duty, getting breakfast for Maya.
So do you pretty much do everything when it comes to Maya's care?
I brush her hair, then Maya eats, and I get Maya on the bike, and I go.
Your whole life is just tied up in taking care of Maya and what Ceci wants. And I just wonder what drives John.
If I didn't want to cater to every one of Ceci's whims, I just wouldn't.
I mean, if you're happy, that's fine, but there's a part of me that just feels like you are walked on and used. And
I really don't feel like I'm walked on.
I think Ceci is selfish. She does not help to get her daughter ready for school. She does no chores whatsoever. I think this is all about Ceci. I don't think it has anything to do with anybody else.
I think if I spent too much quality time with Tanya, I would need to be on some antidepressant.
At the Marshalls, Ben Jr. and Josiah are showing Cecilia the limits of their freedom.
As far as we go? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's as far as we can go. There's a lot of kids right over on all these houses, but we're not allowed to pass this line, so we can't go around there.
They're not being trusted to make the right decision, which means that when they go out in the world, they're gonna be so lost.
Ben returns home and immediately starts issuing orders.
Boys, go set the table. I didn't hear anything.
Yes, sir.
We went out to the stop sign.
Right.
They seem very eager to want to go out in the world and be trusted.
Our goal is not so much to shelter them as much as it is to insulate them.
But, you know, there's insulating and then there's isolating.
They may say right now, we get to do nothing. To me, it's not a big deal.
Ben, who's extremely cool, and if they're so happy, then why are they begging me for freedom?
At another session at clown school, Tanya, who believes children should be trained to control their emotions, gets to see how John deals with Maya's.
Why don't I help you with your makeup?
Oh, come on. That just makes it bigger.
Ugh,
oh, you're doing my eyebrow.
I know, you moved.
I think Maya is very bright. Her character, obviously, could use a lot of work.
There's another possibility that you don't do any clown makeup today.
What?
Okay, calm down, and that you just show the act. Okay, take a moment.
You know, I'm thinking that this might be a good time to begin to train in her that just because things don't go our way does not mean you can fall apart, so that she understands she does have the power to control herself and to control her emotions.
It seems inhumane to let her sit there and to not try to fix it. I think it's a necessary thing.
If we are always trying to fix things and trying to make things work, then they're going to grow up and expect someone else to do that. And that's not going to happen. And my greatest fear is that she will fall apart.
At the Marshalls, the younger boys take a break from the chores to sneak in some fun time.
What you doing?
Playing baseball.
Are you guys supposed to be out here playing by yourselves without telling us?
No, they have to ask so mom and dad will know where they're at.
Okay, I think we need to go back inside.
He can take advantage of the situation.
Oh, wow.
You give him a little bit, he takes a lot.
That's not true.
He
We're
has
all allowed to play only a few
See,
days. It's not
that's
fair.
what I say.
We always do chores every single day.
You're supposed to get rewarded for keeping your house
Yes! It's not fair.
What's wrong?
I was just thinking that we always have to do all these chores and it's not fair. I just want some freedom.
It's absolutely clear to me that they're begging to be heard. They want mom and dad to listen to what they have to say.
John's taking Maya and cash-conscious Tanya out to eat, despite the fact that the family currently has no income.
So you guys eat out how many times a week, John?
We don't count.
Where does the money to go out actually come from?
I know that
Magic, I tell you, magic.
I was kind of thinking magic too myself.
How do you like do your bills and stuff?
The bill people will remind me.
Okay. To me, that does not sound like a good plan. The way they spend their money, they just get it and they spend it. And then when a need comes up, hopefully they'll have it, maybe they'll have it, maybe they won't. Bad management of money, bad management of time, bad management of family.
I sense a lot of criticism, but if we're saving money to eat out later, well, then why don't we eat out now and worry about the money later?
Okay.
At the Marshalls, having seen how unhappy Ben Jr. is, Cecilia has decided to confront Ben Sr.
With the kids, whenever we talk about them, it's never about their happiness.
You're absolutely right. And their happiness always comes second.
These kids are telling me how unfair things are and how they don't get anything.
Kids are always complaining about what they wish they had.
One has a responsibility to their children, and one has to provide not just shelter, they also need to be provided with happiness.
Our philosophy is guidance, direction, boundaries is just as important. All the other fun stuff is really secondary.
I'm extremely shocked that Ben's children's happiness is not a goal in his life. Then what kind of parent is that?
For Tanya, it's another day of clown school. She's beginning to wonder if it's worth it.
I didn't think she really enjoyed it. It's like she's hating it much more each day.
Well, John, could I talk to you for a second? I guess as an outsider, as someone looking in, I feel like spending $36,000 on a school for clowns is a waste of money to do that. You know, to come and spend 7 hours a day here is crazy. I think it is tragic.
I think we're living a comedy.
Okay.
You think we're living a tragedy. Even the things that happen bad in our lives, honestly, it's a joke. If we don't have the money to pay rent and it happens to show up on the doorstep the day after, that's funny. You know?
I think in many ways, John is an irresponsible father and an irresponsible husband. I think he doesn't hold his wife necessarily to certain standards. I don't think he holds himself to certain standards.
To live in a structure of we need to make this X amount of money, it's all ridiculous. She doesn't have any passion. I'm not seeing it. I look at Tanya a lot of the times and I see a person partially dead.
Today, everything is about to change in the Harrison Velasco and Marshall households as the new wives take control.
It's about time that these kids get to be kids, and I'm going to give them the time of their lives.
Structure is a top priority for this house. I can definitely make an impact on this family that they will never forget.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
Harrison Velasco's, you talk about following your dreams at any cost, but the only dream you're following is Cecilia's. Clowning is over.
Not so happy.
I never knew how joyless life could be until I spent a week with you, Ben. You think that by training your children, they'll become better people, but really, you're only robbing them of their childhood.
Oh, okay.
John, you spoil your daughter like you spoil your wife. Maya, you're gonna learn how to make a bed. You're gonna learn how to sweep the floor.
I actually don't like chores.
From now on, no chores and no responsibilities. Okay?
A master's in clowning is not going to support this family. I'm taking you to an acting audition and its talent agency who will let you know what your and your wife's professional clowning chances really look like.
Oh, I don't mind that.
From now on, kids, you have no boundaries. The world is a wonderful place. Go explore it!
We're going to take all your clown outfits to the clown school and sell them to other clowns.
Being a clown is really what we are.
To me, that's sick. It's almost like she can't separate herself from the clown.
And I don't think she should.
Ben, when your children ask questions, you carelessly dismiss them or ignore them. I am giving them a bullhorn. Each of your kids will have a chance to tell you how they feel. You should be a figure of love, not authority. Your kids will call you Ben until you earn the right to be called Dad.
They can call me by Ben, but I won't answer them until they call me Dad.
A family of 3 cannot live in a house the size of a clown car. For the rest of the time I'm here, we're moving into a proper-sized home where you'll have the space to get your life back under control. I'll grant you 15 minutes to pack only the clothing that you need to take. No clown stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate and yeah, definitely. Okay.
No craziness?
Okay. The reducing what I have down to one tiny bag. If I can't take what fosters my soul, then I can't take anything. It kills me. Kills me. I don't.
Tanya immediately enforces her first rule that a still upset John and Maya must pack up and move to their new home.
John, Maya, we got 15 minutes, okay? I'm gonna set the timer right now.
I can't reduce my life to one bag.
So you're walking out the door with no luggage at all?
Right.
There are no clown clothes allowed in the new house.
I'll go in my underwear.
Sweetie, I don't know what Daddy's gonna need, so let's pack a few things for him, okay? We got 60 seconds. It's time, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I wonder about John's psychological stability because it's just abnormal for a grown man to be upset about something and because of it leave the house in his underwear. Maybe he needs some professional help. Good job. Okay, here it is. We're here. All right, well, let's go see first.
Yeah.
Look at this. What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? You are doing a wonderful job respecting me, being obedient. I mean, well, it seems that Maya's actually adapting better than you are. Probably acting more mature in a way.
This is insane to me. I have to abandon everything that I was and choose this. This is just floors and walls. It's nice floors and walls, but it's still just floors and walls.
It's the first morning of Tanya's new rules as she sets about training Maya for adult life.
Shake it as hard as you can.
Do you like doing this?
Not as much.
So why are you doing it?
I need
I don't
room.
know.
You don't know.
All right, Maya, get the garbage and take it outside.
Maya, can you tell me why it might be a good idea to take the garbage out?
I don't know.
Until you do, I'm gonna take the garbage out. Okay? I'm not gonna let my daughter be brainwashed. It's gonna be damaging to her, and that's one thing I will not allow, is for her to be damaged. So, Maya, until you come up with a good reason to do it, I don't want you to do it. I think Tanya's children don't know why they're doing anything. I think that the minute they step out of her door, they're gonna be completely lost.
At the Marshalls, with Chores Band, Cecilia attempts to bring a sense of fun to the kids with clowning lessons.
Think of a name for your clown.
You pass. Pass? What kind of name?
Whatever you want it to be.
Butterfly?
It was so hard trying to get them active and pumped up. They have grown up not exploring their own creativity. Stand up, no sitting. And we need to figure out how to open that door that's never been unlocked. I want to see you guys explore things that you normally would not do. That looks really nice, guys.
The first day on clowning, it was different for me.
That's awesome, Van.
I just wasn't used to it, but I think as I get into it more, I'll be way better. It's a little bit exciting and weird.
At the Harrison Velasco's, Tanya enforces her next rule, bringing John to a talent scout to evaluate the couple's potential as professional clowns.
We want to get an expert opinion. What are John's chances as a clown? What are Cecilia's chances as a clown?
I will now put her into a trance. She is now deep in a trance.
I think it's extremely unlikely that Cecilia is going to be able to earn a living with the skill level that we saw there. I think you would be well advised to definitely pursue acting. You can tell from the modulation of your voice that there's actual acting craft going on there. Ultimately, there's more opportunity there for you, as well as more chances to make money.
Thank you very much.
You do yourself a disservice by pursuing the clowning thing when you're an actor.
I have to admit that, you know, it felt good.
You gotta tell Cecilia, when it comes to clowning, she doesn't really have what it takes.
Why crush her?
She's been doing this over a year, and he didn't see much talent there.
I'm not gonna take the clowning away from my wife. I cannot do that. I'm not gonna take away my wife's dream. And if it comes down to you have it, but your wife has to quit what she's doing to get it, I'm gonna let my wife finish it.
At the Marshalls, disappointed the kids still can't let loose, Cecilia rules the kids paint Ben's office to help bring out their inner clowns.
You guys do whatever you want on these walls to make it. He's not gonna get mad, don't worry. Watch out, I was actually concerned that they might not want to do it, but they went at it and they were having such a blast.
It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, the painting and getting all dirty and stuff was fun.
We never ever done anything like that.
I don't know how my dad would react when he sees that. He might be mad.
Oh, he's gonna be mad, bro.
I want to show you something that we spent some time redecorating for you.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to give this place a really colorful feel, very expressive, so that you can think about your kids' happiness when you're working.
What happened to all my books and stuff?
Oh, it's all in a safe place so we wouldn't get paint on it. So there was no sense of excitement or happiness that his kids had a really good time in there. You just stay so serious through the whole thing. You know, any other parent that would have come into that office would have had an actual reaction. All you could ask about was, you know, is your papers all safe and good? And
I think my first reaction was, wow, they've rearranged my office. So now we'll have to paint it.
But that's the thing.
Back.
Why is it so hard for you to allow your kids to be joyful?
I think the kids, they do fine.
No, they don't. In these 2 weeks, I have not once see you say something nice to the kids.
Maybe you aren't listening.
Oh, I'm listening.
Well, Ceci, there's the accusations, there's the your kids are gonna die of unjoyfulness. I don't think it's that serious.
Tanya, fearing the agent didn't convince John that clowning is not a viable career for the family, is enforcing her next rule.
Out there is a bag of clown clothes that we need to sell.
No.
Your clown clothes dictate everything.
Maya, do you want to get rid of your clown clothes?
No.
How would you feel if you got rid of your clown clothes?
I would cry in my bed.
I'll cry in my bed too. This is one thing, absolutely, that I cannot let go of.
I'll take care of them.
I'm not gonna let you. I think I'm gonna have to take that bag from you, and I'm gonna have to walk out the door. I cannot sell my identity.
Clowning is our life, and if it involves selling the clown clothes, then we're out of here.
Tanya, not used to anyone disobeying her authority, tries to get him back on board.
Hey, John, I do believe there's hope in this situation. What about the audition at 6 o'clock? Would you be willing to go do that? And then after that, you know, whatever decision you decide to make, you decide to make it. If you decide to walk away, walk away.
Okay, I'll stay till 6, but I don't know after that. I don't know. Okay.
At the Marshalls, fed up with Ben's indifference to her rules, Cecilia sits Ben down in order to force him to finally listen to his kids.
They're gonna talk to you, and hopefully this will help you listen to them.
I just want a little more freedom. It just feels like we get constricted and held back a lot. I think that going just to the stop sign is not far enough.
I think we need more freedom. Freedom to go out and do more things.
I hear what's being said, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. We can adjust some things so that you can be able to feel more freer and be who you are.
Cool. It was very moving that all the kids gather up the courage to speak up to their dad.
With the exercise, it made me more aware of how can I come up with something for them to understand that they are being heard.
At the Harrison Velasco's, Tanya has convinced John to return so that she can enforce her next rule, that he audition for a real acting role.
So what do you got for us? A monologue from a piece called Death of a Client. I used to have a standard. I used to have a bar. Except in my life, they kept seeming to raise the bar higher. You come to a point where you realize if your hands are clean, you're already dishonest.
That was really good. And where did that come from?
Me.
You wrote it?
Yes.
It's pretty unusual for an actor to come in with their own material. Well, we're going to have some callbacks, and I think I'd like to invite you to one. Great to meet you, John.
Oh, it's great to meet you,
All
too.
right, thanks for coming out.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It certainly puts certain things in perspective for me and questions certain things that I have been doing. The acting is something I really might consider taking back into my life.
At the Marshalls, after finally getting through to Ben, Cecilia gives Ben Jr. and Josiah their first taste of freedom.
Go past. Stupid stop sign. Hurry up. Hey, Diego. Hey, that's our first person meeting. See, there's no danger. I know, Lily. You just deserted it. That's baloney. I know. Let's go run in the sprinklers. I'm hot. I dare you to go first. You go first. Ah! Whoa! Ready to go home now? Yeah. I feel like I have way more freedom. But freedom feels like just running around and being yourself. Not having to stop at that lousy stop sign.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, we got a little wet though. We ran through the sprinkler.
They looked like kids. They were running around and they were happy. That's the way it should always be.
At the Harrison Velasco's, it's the final day of the swap, and Maya has come a long way with her training.
To get in the wood.
Not actually into the wood. Otherwise, I'd have to get a hammer.
Ooh. Maya, are you having fun making this bed? Who thought it could be so fun to make a bed?
I mean, sure, it's not that fun to make beds, but I agree with Tanya that we should in case somebody comes over and says, hey, can I hang out with you?
And John has agreed to make a vision statement for the family.
If you could put into maybe 4 sentences what it is that you want for your family.
Be happy and to be educated, creative, free, Playful.
Adventurous.
Adventurous. That is a great word, Maya. I like the vision statement. I don't think I'm doing it in the same way that Tanya does it.
The Harrison Velasco family will be a happy, creative, artistic.
I like putting everything that is important to us in a huge list of things. As much as I like to operate from the whims and the flow, I'm not upset by the focus.
It's okay.
At the Marshalls, Ben's finally taken the kids' concerns to heart and hosts an afternoon of fun so they can meet the neighbors' children.
You guys ready for baseball? Yeah. Okay. Go! He's going for second! Woohoo! He's going inside! In the park home run!
I have learned from this experience that it would be much more beneficial to our family if I get more on a more personal level with our children.
Careful, careful.
All right, guys, we are the Marshall family mascots.
Okay, this is supposed to be funny. Yeah, kind of.
For somebody as uptight as Ben, this was a huge step, and it took a huge effort on Ben's part to go out and allow himself to be seen in a silly way.
Oh, say, can you see? It was great what Miss Essie did in organizing this for the kids. They had fun today and they met some new people in the neighborhood.
So how do you guys like baseball?
It's fun.
We'll play some more. To me, this is the best day ever. This is better than Christmas. I've met so many new friends. I met just over 20 friends. I met about 10, 20 friends. He's gonna show us where he lives. I'm just glad that Miss Cecily came into our life because I'm way happier. Let's go.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I really hope that I planted the seed that one day these kids will have a mind of their own and they'll learn to think for themselves and make their own decisions. I can't get enough hugs from you guys.
Maya's eyes have definitely been open to a different way of life. Even if her parents don't end up changing, she will. It was so nice to meet you. I want you to know that, okay? I enjoyed the time that we had.
The couples are about to be reunited. It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I first arrived to the clown school, John attempted to put Maya's makeup on, but apparently it wasn't quite right. And Maya had a big issue with that.
If it's not the way she wants it to be, then I can see why she's gonna have a breakdown.
Yeah, well, it's
And
not
she's
so
7.
much. Well, I mean, even if she's 7, though, I mean, I think 7 is old enough to compose yourself.
In my experience this last 2 weeks in your house, I have come to notice that your children are not happy. And they're being brought up to not think for themselves.
The way we raise our children is that we have a vision, and we want to prepare our children for life. And that's why we train our children the way we do.
Well, the issue I see here with that point of view, first of all, is the word training. You train a dog, you train a parrot to talk. To bring up a child is a whole different aspect. I believe that children should be children, and I think it's something that your children are missing.
I'm not gonna spend my whole life trying to make my children happy, and I'm not gonna. I want them to be happy. I want them to be happy, but I'm not. I do want. But see, that's how you look at happiness. See, you give Maya everything she wants. Even if I had $1 million, I'm not giving my children everything they want. That's not where happiness lies. The thing is that
giving someone everything they want does not automatically make selfishness.
Yeah, but is she being trained to think like that?
No, she's not being trained. We don't train her to think anyway.
Why are we basing mature adults who have been through life, who have experiences, why are we taking into consideration a child who does not have anything?
Because you're already asking them to behave like adults now. You're not letting them be kids. You're not.
You don't become adult overnight.
No, you don't.
Because when we make a decision, we have to take.
Lives are not based on our children's happiness.
And when we make decisions,
it's not even based on our happiness.
You said you did.
Okay, we won't say that. We'll just say that our belief system is not the same, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree on that particular thing, but basically she's just saying that's how we do things.
But it's very important for you guys to know that as much as I'm not saying that parenting is not a popularity contest, but if there's somebody the children should always be able to trust and come to, even if they think they're gonna get in a lot of trouble, should be their parents.
What I have made a commitment to work on is that even if they don't like the answer after we talk, at least that they know that I have listened to them.
I think what I'll do is just try to find more avenues and outlets for my children to express. But at your house, I just didn't understand how clowning could take such a priority. We went to a talent agent, and he felt like you were spending an astronomical amount of money to go to clown school. And then he felt like the skill level just wasn't there.
Well, that's one opinion.
The talent agent noticed John's acting ability.
I do have an agent's card, honey.
Awesome.
He does want me to come back.
If you need me to have you go for that, by all means, let's do that. I mean, why not? It was great meeting you guys.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
You stepped on my ankle.
You feel good. Huh.
Maya learns life skills. Do you know how to think for yourself?
Yeah.
Good.
Benjamin, what's wrong? You look like you're about to cry.
I just miss Miss Sassy.
You miss Miss Sassy? That's why you're crying?
Despite their experience during the swap, there have been no changes at the Marshall home.
After the swap, I haven't learned anything. What was before is now.
I need you guys to pick up your cans and bottles so you can pay my cleaner bill. No, it just reconfirmed our beliefs, our philosophies, the things that we do, why we do them. I believe this is the right way to raise our children.
I don't really wish I could continue living under the rules that Miss Sassy put out for us. I kind of like ours better.
Living with Miss Sassy would be too much fun. I would actually want to do chores. I used to look at it like, man, we can't go past the stop sign. And then, like, when I got a chance to go past the stop sign, I saw it was nothing. There's nothing the same as not going past the stop sign.
I don't think that Ceci's way of communicating actually helped me to communicate. The clown thing, I was uncomfortable with it, and I felt our kids were uncomfortable. It was nothing funny about it. It was nothing enjoyable about that.
But there have been changes at the Harrison Velasco home.
Good to see you again.
After the swap, I definitely feel more confident, so I'm definitely gonna pursue my theater. Well, you don't wanna go there, because it might not be candy. I give Tanya a lot of credit for creating these opportunities.
We would like to offer you representation at the agency.
Well, great. I can't wait.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are staying in the smaller house.
I would love to have more space, but it's not our priority. Our priority is for us to have fun.
All right, let's do some dishes. I gained even greater appreciation for my husband and how amazing he is. And I'll try to even out the chores with him so that he's not the one doing everything.
I don't want any help.
Maya actually enjoyed doing some of the chores.
I understand why chores exist. The work first, then you can just relax and lay on the floor and have everything clean.